Okay, trying one more time. Fingers crossed we're going to get some sound. So I'm going to hit the load game. And with any luck, we're going to see the animated scene that I was talking about before. Here we go. Buffer, but apparently we are actually live. So we have this lovely animated scene. That's why I was marking. Look who's doing that. Unfortunately, the sound is because I've got to use that sort of microphone, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to use. Because it's an old machine, so it's not the most powerful in the world. There might be some more testing needed in terms of getting maybe a slightly lower quality video resolution. Is my video game on? That's fine, I can change that, no problem at all. How about that?
はあ、あのモノクマって自動操縦型ロボットなんだ。なるほどね。通りで前より雑魚いと思った。まあ今のテクノロジーじゃあんなもんか。
Literally, that's why you had me cackling at nothing, and it must have been awful content to watch. At least you can actually see something now. I say typing my responses. I can't do that while I'm playing a game. That's not going to work at all. I say there is one possible workaround I can do for this, which is going to be awkward as anything, but give me a moment. I might be able to make this work. Right, I've tried that. See if that makes any difference. I've found a way to kind of put the mic right next to my lips. I can't get, unless I start shouting, I'm not going to make it any louder. Honestly, it's a good thing I don't have a webcam on because I would look ridiculous right now, that's all I gotta say. I've literally got one pair of, and the bottom apparently is clipped off. I don't know if I can do anything about that because unlike with the old XSplit, you can't actually get around it. It's really awkward, I don't know why. And it's strange to say I'm being a bit quiet, but the actual reading on the capture software has got my thing right up to the red limit. I don't quite get it. I suppose you're just going to have to listen to me the old-fashioned way and get really, really loud, which is... mustn't be transmitting very well, I don't know why.
Hi, ご用件は何だろう。もしかして助けてくれたんですか？
So this is one of the most ridiculous workarounds I've ever had to do. This is talk about suffering for your art. As I say, this is literally a test stream, so who knows, I might do a more deeper one another time. I don't think I'll be on too much longer, to be honest. It's been absolutely driving me potty getting this thing started. But I do want to show you some gameplay here, because this is where it gets really quite interesting.
ねえ、白夜様はどこ？もちろん知ってるんでしょ？だってデコ丸が持ってる銃から白夜様の匂いがプンプンするもん。
You raise a fair point there, Chris. Maybe, in fact, I've got an idea. Because this is a test stream, I wonder if I could do anything to the audio in the game itself, because I've set my setting for the actual audio on my capture box very, very low. Now I'm wondering if somewhere in here, download and distribute without knowledge of copyright is a violation of law. Gameplay recording box scene. Not anymore, it isn't. I raised the middle finger to you on that one. I might need to do this from... That's it. Wonder if there's an options screen anywhere. Right, I think I know what this might be. I've quit a bit too early. Maybe it's a question of getting into the data. I'll skip the scenes so I can get to the main, so I can get to the HUD. Maybe I can change the audio there, because unlike on the original Danganronpa games where you actually got a huge option screen that you can exploit, you don't have that here. It's really annoying. Okay, okay. Give me some more control, please. Right, okay. System. Aha! Right, let's try that. Yeah, that's right, I'm playing as Toko and I'm on the rampage. This is actually what a good X-Men Wolverine game would be like, just going around chopping the crap out of people, no messing around. So that's apparently a lot better, is it? Great, nice one. So this ridiculous move around is actually working. So yes, you can now play as Genocide Jill. How awesome is that? And again, now tell me if the audio on the game is a bit too quiet. As I say, it's one of those awkward ones on this. As I say, this is easily the most ridiculous workaround for a stream I've ever had to do. All because, in typical Danganronpa fashion, they pulled the rug out from under us just as we're getting comfortable. It's similar to everyone else. The Spirit Bomb. Prefer an Inspiration Bomb myself. So say it's a bit unfortunate that not quite all the text is on display, so I may have to do a little bit of audio logging at some point for this. I say I don't know how to do the bottom of the screen, unfortunately, because unlike on XSplit, where you could literally highlight exactly what area of the screen you want displayed, here you can't. I either had it that version or a really, really awful letterbox version, which looks even worse. So it's frustrating, but it's the best I've got. Because all I'm to kind of do is kind of look between both screens just to see what's being chopped off and what isn't. You're saying you were a totally different person on the bottom line there, by the way.
Tameguchi. タメ口聞いてんじゃないわよ。私が年上なんだから。
She said at the end that she's her senior, so not to address her so casually. It's almost like one of those really bad audiobooks. In fact, I think me reading an audiobook would be quite bad. I might try and see if I can get my XSplit working again properly and see if I can find a way around it, because I'd much rather use their version with the screen highlighter. It's a lot easier. As I say, I mean, it wanted me to do something with my antivirus when I booted it up before, and I'm like, no. I don't think so somehow. We don't share memories.
言ってる意味か。だから私は二重人格なのよ。暴れたのはジェノサイダーショーって人格の方な。
Genocide Show, the legend, the awesome character.
あ、はい。信じてないわね。私を妄想にまみれた小汚い女と思ってるのね。
The more traditional Hukawa Toko's back now. Well, maybe the first bit. Ouch! Kick her while she's down, why don't you?
確かに信じられないような話だし、ちょっとびっくりしたけど。でも深川さんがそう言うなら信じます。実際それくらいの変わりっぷりだったし。簡単に人の言うことを信じるなんてバカなのかしら。どっちが正解なんですか。まあそれくらいバカの方が話が楽でいいけど。ただそのジェノサイダーショーって名前どっかで聞いたことあるんですよね。そう、あんた覚えてたのね。まあ今となっては隠す意味ないから言うけど、かなり前にワイドショーを騒がせたらしいわね。ワイドショーって、あ、もしかして。いや違うか、ごめんなさい、間違えました。
I better not play around with the video settings while I'm live. I don't think that's a good idea.
何よ。正体不明の連続殺人鬼がどうとかってニュースで似た名前を聞いた気がしたんですけど、それよ。けど殺人鬼だったのは昔の話よ。今のあいつは
I'm interested in how she thinks she's tamed her. How can you tame Genocide a show?
白夜様に言われていろいろ試してたら気づいたの。スタンガンの電気ショックで人格を変えられるって。
So it's kind of a rudimentary version of electric shock therapy? Yeah, I think that's the angle we're going with here, people.
Shikamo, 電力に応じた時間だけで一定時間が過ぎれば元の私に戻れるのよ。
Yeah, this has been a bit of a train wreck, this one. Definitely, it's been a bit of a train wreck to say the least. I've got your message, Chris. Thanks for that. But yeah, to say we did see it, Quinn. You're quite correct. There was a nice little snapshot of the puzzle. It also mentioned the batteries. That now makes a lot more sense that the battery meter is on top. Makes perfect sense now.
どう反応すべきか迷うけど、とにかく心強いです。だってさっきの力があればモノクマにも楽勝っぽいし。
バカなこと言わないでよ。
Toko laying down the law.
人格交代にはスタンガンが必要って言ったでしょ。そんなに何度も食らったら脳が沸騰するじゃない。そう都合よく何度も使えないわよ。
そうなんですね。
それであんたと白夜様の関係は？なんで白夜様の覚醒器型
I love the fact she's calling him Byakuya-sama, because in Japanese, like, anyone who's got the name Sama is essentially being called God, because it comes from Kami-sama. So obviously it really reinforces that master relationship that she believes they have.
私はただ戸上さんに助けてもらっただけで、この機械もその時に渡されて。
助けた？白夜様があんたを？
こいつは苗木困るわ。俺が守る。この命にかけて、いや戸上の名にかけてだ。
調子に乗ってんじゃないわよ。ちょっと可愛いブスってレベルのくせに。
なんで怒ってるんですか？
言っておくけど、私と白夜様の恋路は誰にも邪魔
It was
させない
almost
わ
a
よ。
Deadpool moment then, when she went into fantasy mode. It's like, but Deadpool used to have these things go, oh, I'm fantasizing again, aren't I? And I say that's not technically cringy moment number one, Queen. There was one I had to skip to catch up to get to the audio settings, which is even funnier. So I've not even spoiled that live on stream.
助け出すって。ちょっと待って。もしかして戸上さんって捕まっちゃったの？
今さら何言ってんのよ。じゃなきゃ私がこんな町に残るわけ
I
ないじゃん。
imagine that those fantasies of Tacos slash Jills are going to get more and more rampant.
白夜様の能力に問題があったわけじゃないわ。
And in a strange way, I'm kind of okay with that.
そうだったんだ。戸上さん捕まっちゃったんだ。
何よ、まさか責任感じてるんじゃないでしょうね。あんたごときが責任
You
を
know,
感
I
じる
think
なんて
Taco's
逆に
right
白
there. He
夜様
actually
に
would
失
see it
礼。
as an insult for this kind of thing to be seen as her responsibility.
そうだよね。私なんかが心配したからってどうなるわけでもないもんね。
Yes, moment number one was... that's why I was laughing so much, but unfortunately, as I say, you couldn't see it.
こんなうちしたやつを。
No.
どうしたの？
なんでもないわよ。それより
I do find it strange how they've got the original Danganronpa style things with the actual still images, but then you've actually got animated models. It's a really interesting contrast.
いいけどもう諦めたから。それより早く白夜様を探しに行きたいわ。こんなところでのんびりしてる場合じゃないわよ。
そうだね。とりあえずはこの建物から出ないとね。
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to why she lost the pigtail braids.
分かってるならさっさと先に行きなさいよ。
It's a different style to her, and I don't think it's quite as interesting. I used to love when she'd get both braids and lift them up like in a U shape, like she was tearing her hair out. I thought that was a really cool animated style.
当たり前じゃない。あんたには白夜様の銃があるんでしょ。いざとなったら私も何とかするわよ。こっちだってあんたに死なれるわけにいかないんだし。ほら、ぼーっとしてないで動きなさいよ。陸に打ち上げられたセイウチじゃあるまいし。
わかったよ。
Right, let's go and collect some collectibles. I don't know what the mono coins do because again I've not found any mono machines or anything yet. Yeah, this has a very like an anime version of Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5 to it. And I'm really okay with that, to be honest. But unlike Resident Evil 4, where you've got one character who's always being killed, you've got someone who can't be killed, pretty much. Ah, Mr. Bleeding Coin. Well, so much for that. I love that, the Monokuma parachute. I think that's pretty awesome. What's with the... A training potty? What?
あんたの仲間じゃない。せっかくだからまたがってみれば。
だから仲間じゃないって。私は小丸だもん。
What the?
と言いつつまたがるのね。
意外と落ち着くかも。
What is going on? Yeah, I'm with Toko on this one. You what? Oh, you're kidding me. To save your game, you have to find the toilet. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gone full Duke Nukem here. Only instead of drinking toilet water, you use the can. Okay. Alright, if that's the way we're going to do it. So I've no idea if save points are intermittent or not, so I may actually look to potentially call this test stream off shortly, but let me just double check by getting into the menu. Oh, what's this? An auto lock. I'm guessing that makes it so you automatically lock on the closest enemy. That's kind of useful. Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. WTF. I agree. It's like, that's a save point? It's like, wait, what? Ah, so I can see you can bling it up as well. That's interesting. So, right, okay. What's... It's not allowing me to see whatever's in that, so that's fair enough. And then we've got... Oh, so we've got little character bios. Dislikes unadorable boys and unadorable girls. A calming and soothing thing, yes. Crazy. Yes. Servant, aka Makoto, aka Nagito. So there's a lot more to unlock as you go for the characters who are to be found. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you can load and you can retry, but there is no automatic saving anymore. That's frustrating, because it's taken forever to get save points.
ここって病院なのかな？
新規 歳し
Hey, Toko, you said it, not me.
私みたいね。
そうなんだ。
そうなんだって何よ。なんで否定しないのよ。つまりあんたもそんな風に思ってるのね。やっぱり人間なんて信用ならないわね。
人間とか深川さんってすごい妄想力。
想像力って言いなさいよ。
Imagination over delusion. I like it. I find it weird how her hair is kind of like starched into multiple different strands. It's really unusual.
下に降りられないじゃない。
And I had a feeling there might be a penalty for retrying. It was like that in Resident Evil Code Veronica.
どうなってんのよ。
Then again, it's like in Nino Kuni, isn't it, Chris? Where if you do a retry, you have to pay like 10% of your money. You can always imagine the Grim Reaper on the other side going, I can't do nothing for you unless you're gonna pay.
じゃあどうすればいいのかな。
シャッターを開ける魔法の呪文があるはずよ。
呪文？
なわけないじゃない。電源板を探して電源
God,
を入
so
れるに
this
決まってる
really
で
is
しょ。
like a major buddy cop kind of story. It's crazy. Yeah, there might be a slight delay apparently of my voice over the game. Right, I'm gonna have to not be instantaneous in my reactions. God help me. I don't know how to fix that. Again, I'm amazed I've even got a picture, to be honest, because this has been the least user-friendly method of getting a stream I've ever seen.
あの人たち。
Examine the corpse. Okay, you can examine her now. You can examine her now.
ひどい。
Maybe it's a good thing that she didn't have her hair braided together. She literally would have ripped it all out by now.
バカじゃないの。
Well, those of us that are initiated in Danganronpa know very well that Toko has a fear of blood. The other side, however, does not. When you say 3, 2, 1 click, what do you mean? Like just like doing like the next part of the audio? So here we go. Right, 3, 2, 1 click.
でも
Is that the kind of test you were after, or am I missing something? Interesting, that's very philosophical from Toko there, talking about gaining by facing fears. It's important to be able to overcome things.
冗談じゃないわ。
Yeah, nothing through here. Looks like this is the only way. So just about a second is the delay. Right, I'll bear that in mind.
電源が入ってないせいで
Power supply room.
暗いのは苦手。
Why do I get the feeling this is too obvious?
あれ電源板ね。なんとかして動かせないかしら。 じゃあ行くわよ。
あのさ、深川さん。この戸上さんの銃って私なんかより
No, because then the main player won't have a weapon.
私
How do you do all your writing? Do you do it by hand, or do you
そっか。アレルギーじゃしょうがないね。
Wow, Kamaru is really dense. And ironically, I can find it kind of cool. Oh, what's this? It didn't take long before I realised it. I understood it when I saw my co-worker on the floor with his eyes ripped out. I understood it when I saw my boss with his intestines in his hands. I realised that this is pure insanity, but even though I know this, I still can't convince myself this is real. It's only been 1 day. There's no way the world could come to this in just one day. There's no way your friends, who were laughing with you just a while ago, could be dead just like that. What I thought I knew about the world, what I thought was just common knowledge, it's all insanity to me now. Children running around and killing adults. It can't be happening. Whereas Queen prefers naive. Yeah, that's a gentle way of looking at it, but I'm not gentle, am I? Hence why I like characters like Junko and Byakuya and... Then I like Ibuki, to be fair, and she's very gentle. Oh... Then blow its brains out. Yep. I agree with Toko that. Thank you. That's it. Can you open the door? So I don't need health, that's very useful. Come on, where are we going? Ah, that makes more sense. Go through the door. Oh, there's a present here. Oh, what the... Okay. We've got a kid cosplaying as a cross between Monokuma and Daft Punk. And bullseyes are easy point blank.
私この子見たことあるよ。
きっと別のやつよ。この妙な被り物をしたガキ連中は街のあっちこっちにいるから。
そうなの？クスクス。でもこの子たちってなんでこんな被り物してるの？
知らないわよ。
I love how we're having this casual conversation while she's there, like the girls from The Shining. And I agree with you, Chris. Yeah, kill it. Just get rid of it. They won't get attacked by Monokumas because the kids in the clouds are controlling the Monokumas to make a world for children. Keep up, Kamaru.
逆よ。こいつらはモノクマと一緒になって街の大人たちを殺してるのよ。
この子たちが大人を
Chris, have you got any gasoline and some matches? I'll happily use fire, but I don't think I've got any.
子供が大人を殺すなんて完全に狂ってるわね。
クスクス
That laugh, doesn't it remind you of Mikan?
ところでさ、深川さん、その子の横にある箱って
Be another truth bullet, I
開
assume.
けてみればわかるんじゃない？
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey, so I got some brake ammo. That's useful.
これって
Part of the
あの子
game.
からのプレゼント？私たち
けどあいつの意志っていうよりは誰かのお使いって感じだったわね。
え？お使いって？
別に何でもいいじゃない。頭のおかしいガキのすることを気にし
Yeah,
ても
Quay, I
仕方
suppose
ない
it
わよ。
does make more canonical sense for it to remind you of Monaca, but just the pitch of it made me think of Mikan. And I've still not
そ
forgiven
れ
her,
はそうかもしれないけど。
even though I managed on island mode to take her on the romantic thing to level 10, so there must be a grain of forgiveness in there
いいから
somewhere.
亀みたい たいにノコノコしてないでさっさと行く。
Speaking of island mode, if you've not actually done it, Chris, it's worth doing because some of the stuff on there, some of the things you can unlock in the endings are interesting. I won't say any more because I don't want to spoil it. So I don't think that's a strategy long term when you've got a lot of enemies around you to be able to let them get that close, but while the options are there, I'm going to take it. Rampaging Monokuma robots, reportedly the same kind that were involved in the incident, are running amok through Towa City. The hows and whys are currently unknown. Evidence points to involvement of the remnants of despair. Towa City is currently in a state of level 5 emergency alert. Evacuation is advised. Now you see, I would do school mode except for one problem. I've not really got the time at the moment. Says the guy who's playing this live on the internet. Billy Milligan Royale by Shun Sakaki. Okay. High school senior Sai Sunakakasa has split 24 personalities after an unexpected turn of events. She obtains 23 new bodies. But there's no need for 24 Sai Sunakosakas. The killing of me against me commences. Sounds like a plot for one of my short stories. Oh, just got a trophy for that, and you've actually been able to see what the trophy is. The advantages of doing it this way, you can actually see the trophies. Huzzah!
そうかな。
低俗よ。
You only acknowledge pure literature. Hit us with some names then, Taco.
ふざけんじゃないわよ。
Oh. Is she just kicking the fourth wall with that one? Yep. Taco's taken her scissors to the fourth wall. And now Kamaru's doing it! Will you both leave the fourth wall alone? Let's say, Chris, if you do get a capture card, hopefully you'll have less of an issue of running it than I have. Mine's been an absolute nightmare. All thanks to XSplit, but there's some kind of a Greek disagreement with YouTube by the sound of it. Say, in the universe it does make sense, Queen, I do agree with you, but at the same time it's like, leave the fourth wall alone. Please. Maybe she's actually a cute guy, apparently. Yeah, Kamaru immediately correcting her. Oh! Right, handbags at dawn, people! You don't know Chihiro, do you, Kamaru?
バカじゃないの。
Okay, I don't see anything else in here, so let's keep moving. Monitoring room. Why don't I like the sound of that? Is this a class trial room? No, it's an arcade machine.
遊び場みたいよ。前にガキどもがあのゲーム機に群がって遊んでるのを見たことがあるわ。
damn, this techno music's awesome. It's not quite as blood pumping as the old Make Your Argument music from the first two games, but it's still good. Got a really dark, almost Syndustries kind of sound to it. Deru checking in saying hi, good evening to you, Deru. I don't know if the quality of this is going to be quite as good. I've had to go to an external capture card on some software I've never used before, so forgive me if it's not quite up to scratch. We're still in the testing phase here. Monokumas. Oh no. Oh god, that's a terrible pun. That is an awful pun. So is this a rip-off of Pac-Man? Why am I not surprised? Forced stealth. You have got to be shitting me. Yeah, just shoot them. Try shooting move at the arcade machine, then check next door. Well, I've not got move, so how do I do that? Oh yeah, I do have move. Oh, now I've got another trophy just for that. Right, so the obvious way there is to... Well, you can't get through that crack there, can you? Because there's a crack on the floor. So I suggest maybe if you can climb through that gap and go through the round of the sides, would suggest it. I'd have to see if there's a way to climb through gaps. That's the only thing I need to find out. And now, don't worry, Derek, as I say, I mean, I had quite a few notifications go out for broken streams, so it wouldn't surprise me if it filtered straight to your spam because of that. As I say, either way, we're hopefully cooking with gas. I do have a suggestion from Chris to make it a bit sweeter for the next time I'm on air, but I'm not going to be on tomorrow anyway, so I'm going to do some testing work tomorrow, see if I can get it fixed out. Right, let's see if I can get through. Oh, you can go this way. Okay. Well, I've achieved the bonus objective. What does it get me? Anything? Nothing? Okay. Under a blood-red sky by a parking garage by the looks of it. She spent 18 months locked in a bedroom. I don't think she knows very much about the town. Here we go, this is where she shows that she is Makoto's sister after all.
びっくりするじゃないの。
Oh, I bet you've forgotten how that feels, don't you, Toko? A grain of truth suddenly being thrown back at you out of nowhere.
だって気になるんだもん。
大した理由じゃないわよ。ここに来る途中のヘリの中で白夜様が話してるのを聞いたのよ。
ヘリって未来機関の？じゃあ深谷さんも未来機関の人なの？
と言ってもまだ研究生扱いよ。だから
That is so like Byakuya to treat her as an intern rather than a member of staff. He's such an arsehole. He's so awesome.
あ、それでスーツ姿じゃないんだ。
ケチくさい連中よ。制服くらいくれたっていいのに。
To be fair, their suits look pretty cheap anyway.
いつになったらこの使い古した制服から着替えられるのかしら。
服、それしかないんだね。
けどそれももう少しの辛抱よ。だって白夜様
Oh,
が
she's so
約束したんだ
loved
もん。
up, making promises to Master.
ちゃんとあいつを制御できるようになれば私も正式な隊員だって。
Oh, here we go. When YouTube asked was the screen for kids, the answer was no. You now know why.
深川、俺のそばから離れるなよ。俺を守り続けろ。それがお前の生まれてきた理由だ。
けど私は正式な隊員じゃ。
Oh, wow.
言い訳はやめろ。お前は
I
俺の
own
所
you
有
like
物。
livestock. Yep.
俺の
That's
家
exactly
畜
how
なんだ。
Byakuya would say it.
家畜です。
You see, I don't find that cringy. It's exactly what I expected of them. I'm not actually cringing at that. Admittedly, the fanfic style artwork, maybe. Maybe that is cringy. But then again, I get the feeling that's kind of the point.
俺の豚だ。
Byakuya, dude! Insulting those pigs, why?
豚です。
おい豚、俺との約束を言ってみろ。人の言葉で喋れ、バカ者。
二度とジェノサイダーショーに人は殺させない。そうすれば正式な隊員になれるって。
俺にはお前が必要だ。その約束だけは。
I just find it funny. It's almost like they're taking the piss out of their own fan art, guys, and I think that's brilliant. Squeal, piggy. And yes, it is Toko's fantasy. That's why I had white over this at the end. Kamaru's like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, Kamaru's like, don't do that again.
何よ、その豚を見るような目は。そんなにひどい顔してた。
そこまで気持ち悪くなかったよ。
You totally didn't look disgustingly gross. No, you didn't. It's fine.
気持ち悪いかなんて聞いてないわよ。ひどい顔だったか聞いたんじゃないの。
そうだったっけ？
私が研究生ってばっかりにこんなしょんべんくさいガキにまでバカにされて不幸だわ。オカルト占いクソ野郎も水泳バカでさえ。
Ah, there's a nice reference. So there we are. Yasuhiro and Hina are both members of the organization as well.
クソとかバカとか友達にすごいあだ名つけるの。
Queen saying get used to it, Kamaru. I kind of agree. She's not really got much choice.
友達じゃないわよ。私は未だかつて友達がいたことなんてって思い出させないで。さりげなく心の傷をえぐってんじゃないわよ。
そ そんなつもりじゃなかったんだけど。
別に友達なんてどうだっていいわよ。私には白夜様がいるんだし。そうよ、白夜様さえいれば私には地球すらいらないのよ。
そこまで思える人がいるなんて、それはそれですごいね。
それなのに暴動のせいで肝心の白夜様ともはぐれて
Hashtag sarcasm. I like it. That's a good
私
one.
は一人きりよ。せっかく未来機関の連中にも内緒でこっそりヘルに忍び込んで白夜様についてきたのに。
じゃあそれからずっと一人なの？だったら戸上さんが捕まったのは誰
Once
から
again,
聞い
getting
たの？
detective.
いろいろあったのよ。そんなことよりあんたはこれからどうするつもりなの？
どうするって逃げるしかないよね。だってこの町にいたら襲われちゃうんでしょ。でも深尾さんはこれから戸上さんを探しに行っちゃうんだよね。それは分かってるんだけど。だけど私、怖くて怖くて仕方なくって。きっと私なんかこの町から逃げるどころかすぐに殺されちゃうよ。だから無茶なお願いなのは
Yeah, I know about to ask something really bad, but
いいわよ。私についてきてほしいんでしょ。いいわよ。
いいの？
仕方ないじゃない。未来機関の人間として見捨てるわけにはいかないんだし。
Taco's gonna be going nuts at that. Like, get your hands off me.
ちょっと何すんのよ。
本当にありがとうね。私心から感謝するよ。深川さんと合わせてくれ
Probably
た
the
神
first time
様に。
anyone said anything nice to her.
素直に私に感謝しなさいよ。
でも本当にいいの？戸上さんを探すのはどうするの？
あんたなんかに心配されるまでもなくちゃんと考えてるわよ。
And the plan is to make the occult guy do some work.
そうだよね。深川さんはすごい人だもんね。私みたいな普通の子が心配しても仕方ないよね。でも本当に嬉しいよ。私監禁されてからずっと一人だったから頼れる人なんて全然いなくって。だから深川さんが一緒なのが本当に嬉しいんだ。本当にすっごく嬉しいんだ。
連呼しなくたって分かったわ。それよりどうやって町から逃げるかは考えてるの？私もこの町に詳しいわけじゃないし、どこに行けばいいかなんてわからないわよ。
そうだよね。せめてもう少しこの町のことがわかれば。
この町は世界有数の IT 企業が支配する海に浮かぶ巨大な埋め
Off
立て
the
地で、
sea from somewhere by a powerful corporation.
通称東和シティと呼ばれている。
Towa Corporation.
そうだ、この町は埋め立て地だって聞いたよ。ってことはさ、ねえ深川さん、どこかで橋とか見なかった？
橋？確かあっちの方でやたらと大きな橋を見た気がするけど。
それだよ。この町が埋め立て地なら
It's
橋を
not
渡れば
going to be that
町の外に
easy.
出られる
I
は
can't
ず
see
だ
you
よね。
being able to just leap over a bridge and escape.
あ、そうね。
その橋に行ってみようよ。きっとそこから逃げられるはずだよ。あーよかった。なんとか希望が湧いてきたよ。
そう、よかったわね。
Oh, there's another tutorial. Okay. I've already used these because of the auto lock. I've already brought one on. I was ahead of the game. Mm-hmm. Hello. I just see a save point right nearby, so I think that is going to be where we knock it on the head. Let's sit on the potty. Do our business. Bridge to another island, Chris. Yes, it's a bit of a self-referential thing, that really, isn't it? A certain title in the series is being recommended with that one. But alas, as I say, it's nearly 1 AM. The test stream is pretty much over. Obviously, it needs some refinement made to make it all perfect, but either way, that is it for tonight. Don't know when I'm going to be next back on. Probably Monday or Tuesday, I imagine. But either way, hopefully, I can keep this going. And remember to me, don't directly stream this game now from the PlayStation, because for whatever reason, it doesn't want to. But I found a way around it. Thank you very much for watching and supporting me through this awkward technical issue. Fingers crossed I can do some minor tweaks to make it even better and put this all to bed. But for now, thanks very much, and good night.